My name is Cecilia Oguta. I'm a graduate chemical and process engineer, and I work at Synergetic Energy Partners in the project management department. I've always loved science and mathematics, and it got to a point where I figured out being curious forms part of who you become as a person. That is the career you choose. So chemical engineering was introduced to me by a family member, and from my curiosity I went ahead to find out, okay, what is it actually about? So when I started my course, I really wasn't sure what to expect, but it grew in me. Like, the more I was learning fluid mechanics and everything, I got to love it and embrace it, and to date I think that's the best thing that happened to me at 17, and I loved it. In my class in the university, the ratio of male to female was 4:1, but I thank God most of us females, however much you are less, we made it to the end. None of us dropped off at any point, yeah. So we all graduated. In campus, the only thing that I was scared of was if I'm gonna fail, if I'm gonna get what we call supplementary. But at work, I had to figure out how to perform in my work, and again, I put myself out there. So it's not about what you can do, but it's how you can do it and how you present yourself. So I feel the pressure is more on the workplace with regards to me being a female engineer than as a student. To be honest, my main challenge at the beginning of my career was having to prove myself. Like, I had to work twice as hard to make my work speak for me, right? So, but as I progressed and to this point, I feel like I've worked with better people and I've gotten to be embraced more by the people I've worked with. It's more of having open-minded and inclusive people working around you that makes you feel included and your work being appreciated. And I'm one person who values work ethic, and that's number one priority. Yeah. Definitely yes. I think more women should be in engineering because there are a lot of opportunities. From our experience out here, I've noticed an engineer can fit in so many spaces that when I was growing up, I didn't know that are applicable to an engineer. But when now I got to the work environment, I got to notice you can really do a lot as an engineer. So it's a good field, and I'd really encourage more women to take up the course. And you learn a lot. So as I said, engineering involves a lot of learning, and if you are a curious person naturally, then engineering is for you because you'll get to know the reason behind a lot of things. So if you're curious to know how vehicles move, then engineering, you really get to know, okay, what makes a vehicle move, you see. So if you're that kind of person who likes to know how things come about, how products are made, and how houses are built, like how everything comes to be into what we see it as, then engineering is a field for you. Meet more people, I mean, take the chance, however hard it is, and get a mentor. I think that's one thing I wasn't told early enough. I've tried my best to mentor people. Through the COVID period, we started an initiative to just educate campus students on what's expected on the job versus what they have at school. And I appreciate the ones who signed up because today they still ask me questions. So it means whatever we're teaching them, they could relate. So if you can get a mentor, yeah, try to get one and follow their footsteps. You'll learn a lot.